thought I had on the mic. You guys should be able to hear me now. All right. Can you guys hear me now? You can chime in at any given time, guys. So if you can hear me, hit me, let me know that you got your ears on. With that being said, the pre-order was different. It was different from anything that I've ever experienced before. But it was very simple as well, right? Now, here's the process. The process, I have the screen pulled up. The process says loud and clear. Thanks, John C. I appreciate it. It says choose the lyric, right? So when I went in to try to choose the lyric, I thought I was going to be able to choose the color, whatever other options there were, but there were no other options at all. All you chose was whether you wanted to get pre-order the lyric all-wheel drive or the lyric rear-wheel drive, right? So you pick one or the other. Now, if you're going to do this on your smartphone, it just kind of went down in a row. You just scrolled up as you went along. On the computer, which you can put it on the computer if you got the link to this website that I am going to give you, okay? But then you had to choose the dealer. The dealer was easy. I put the name in, the dealer didn't come up, right? I went to the website and got the actual layout of the name of the dealership and it still didn't come up. So what I did was I put in the zip code and then I hit this button down at the bottom and it made the list of dealerships in my area come up. I chose one. That was it. Now it said provide your information. So you got to give them your name, your telephone number, your address. You also have to give them your email address as well. Okay. And then after that, I had to finalize the order. And then finalizing the order, what you had to do is give them $100, right? And once you gave them the $100 and you finish and you finalize, they let you know if it went through successfully. You see that you are all good. Now, I tried to call back the dealership. They never picked up the phone and called me back. So that's cool because I ended up finding the information out that I needed to find out because I wanted to make sure that he actually got the code that he needed to have for my Cadillac Lyriq because he called me. He asked me what color I wanted, if I wanted any options. I didn't want no options because all you're gonna get with the options are first aid kit. You're gonna get the net for your cargo and a couple of other things that you really, really don't need. You can buy those things on eBay. So I didn't want that. All I did was choose the color. He had me all set up on his end. All I had to do was do what I had to do on my end. And they end up sending the registration number to the dealership. So you don't have to worry about that. You pick the dealership, they sent it right over to them. It was quick, easy, and painless. No problem, but yet different, right? Again, I have not done this before. So I did ask the dealership about the lease. There's no information about leasing or financing. And I guess we're going to find out later on as time goes on. Now, I'm going to answer some questions that you may not have seen. Now, right now, I'm going to offer you guys an opportunity for those of you all who are in the stream. You have yet to order and you're thinking about ordering tomorrow on the 19th because you did not get a link. It should be in the description box down below. The link, hit that link, see if it takes you to this website. What you should see is order your Cadillac Lyriq. You'll see that lady walking to the car and then just scroll down and you should see 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's going to have the information of what it wants you to do. Choose the car you want to get, the all-wheel or the rear wheel. That's it. Follow the prompts and you're all good. All right. So another thing I found out is that um, let me just go down and answer some questions that you guys probably would answer. Now, for those of you all who didn't get those questions answered, you went through quick and easy. There's questions. If you scroll down some more, there's questions that's being answered by Cadillac for the questions that they felt that people would be asking. Okay, so one of the questions is how does my pre-order become an order? So it goes into telling you that when you submit a Lyriq pre-order, you selected a dealership which will be notified and then contact you to configure your Lyriq, including the interior and the exterior color and wheel size, and establish final pricing. Right, that means that we're going to go through the buying process at that time. I don't know when that's going to be, but they're letting us know that the dealership will let us know. All right, okay, the link takes you to the order page, but it says orders are closed for today. Okay, sorry about that. I tried to get on here as early as possible, so I apologize for that. Okay, I don't know what time they start tomorrow. I thought I'd get on here and try to get you guys in if you can go. Again, I didn't know they had a window for it. I know for me, it started at 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock, I went in and tried to get everything set up so therefore I can get my order in. Steam Talk says I got my all-wheel drive pre-ordered at 107. Okay. All right, good. Me, I think I got mine done probably about 1:15 because I had to go back out, I had to go back in, I had to get my credit card, and everything like that, right? And I finally got it done. So I'm sorry about that, you guys. Again, I didn't know they had a window. Next time I try to get it out as soon as possible. If I come up with any information that may be helpful for you all to get ahead of the game. Again, I apologize. The other thing is how will pre-orders be scheduled and prioritized? It says orders will be scheduled based on the order approval timing and part availability. So the other thing is that whatever information that you're gonna get from um, your dealership. So your dealership is going to call you and let you know when it's time for you to put in your order for your colors and your interior color. Now, I thought that we were going to be able to do this all at once, like you normally build a car, but no, not with this one. Um, Again, how long will it take for us to get our Cadillac Lyriq, whether it be the rear wheel or the front wheel? Um, 1 second. No problem. Okay, cool. I'm glad you guys understand. Um, but yes, um, for the rear wheel drive, my understanding is right now they're saying that it's going to come around the fall. We're going to expect, for those of us who got the all wheel drive, who lived in the Midwest, many of us are getting the all wheel drive, and it's not simply for the power, it's for the snow. And one thing that I like that Cadillac did, they put the snow mode in. Those of you all who have not rode in the XC5 and the XC6, they got off-roading in that car. In my Cadillac CT6, I got snow mode, and snow mode works. It's perfect. I like it. I feel safe and secure. So I'm glad that Cadillac put snow mode in the Cadillac Lyriq. Now, I had to put $100 deposit down. Now, tell me, did you guys had to do that as well? Uh, I put 500 reservation as well. Uh, Keith says my mom got her pre-order in. Okay, are you still waiting? Okay, I wish I knew. Oh, there you go. Wondering if it's a faster one coming. I'm not sure. I am not sure about that. Cadillac is definitely not giving us the information that we need. Quick enough, all the information about this Cadillac Lyriq has been trickling down, and it's been trickling down slowly but surely. They have yet to confirm it on their website, actually, what the torque is going to be, although we got that information yesterday. Also, the same thing for the range. The range hasn't really been confirmed fully. All this information has been coming from Cadillac in China. So they're still not talking. They are talking about they have a waiting list as well. For those of you all who do not make um, my Steam Talk said Lyric B. I'm quite sure they're going to come out with something because I think they're going to reach out and try to touch the Lucid Air. I'm with you on that one, but I'm not absolutely sure if they're going to do it. Andre says he put down $1,000 with the dealership and $100 today to process. Yes, I did too. Now, my understanding was, so I thought that I would only have to hold the reservation. That would hold my place. That would take care of my pre-order, but it didn't. I wasn't expecting to pay another $100. So now I have $600 that's sitting in credit that's going to go toward the car when I get it. Good thing I had $100 laying around that I was able to give them. So I wasn't expecting that. Um, Again, I had the money, so it wasn't no big deal, but I wish I had known. So the reservation holds your place for me at the dealership. They're telling me that when I set the reservation, that holds my place in line. So if they get 11 cars and I'm the second person in line, anybody that comes after the 11, they don't get it, no matter when they gave them the code or the registration numbers that has to go to the dealership. So I think I got a good place in line to get mines. From what I'm understanding from the dealership, I don't have anything to worry about. So I'm good there. So I would talk to your dealership. Maybe they can tell you where you are on the list. And they don't know yet, anyway, what they're going to be allotted for how many cars they're going to get to that dealership. All you can do is just continue to check in to find out. Now, you can cancel your pre-order, but once you finalize it, like when they call you and ask you to place the order for your color, for the exterior and the interior, and you finalize that, you will not get your $100 back. So you need to know and understand that for tomorrow. Now, if you have any questions, I could put the number to Cadillac. It says it's the EV number. Or if you want to take it down, well, no, let me not do that because I don't know how that's going to go over YouTube live stream. So what I do is I put the information in the description box down below, the numbers where you can call if you have any questions about this pre-order and canceling your order. Again, no information on financing or leasing. We're still waiting on that information. Um, if you want to know if your pre-order went through, again, once you finish, it's going to let you know that it went through successful. If not, then you might want to call the numbers that I'm going to leave in the description box down below. You are going to get a email confirmation that says that they're saying that it's going to take, excuse me, mouth gets dry. They're saying that we should get a email confirmation in about 24 hours. It could be before, it could be actually 24 hours. Just look for an email for that. I would save that as well, so therefore you don't lose it, just in case there's any problems. Uh, I copied my agreement right after I got the information saying that it was successful. I copied it on my phone, so therefore I can have it. I don't know if there's a way you can download it. I am not sure. Um, but if you're going to order, whatever time you're supposed to order the Cadillac Lyriq for tomorrow, I try to be one of the first ones. My understanding from what I've been given from the dealership is that they have 25,000 cars total that they're going to be selling this year. So once they run out, that's going to be it until next year when they come out with the 2024. So look out for that. Um, Again, if you have any questions, I got the number that I'm going to leave for you guys. But the experience was different. It was quick. And again, not a lot of information as to what you're going to be able to order. Again, this card comes with a lot of features. Okay, Andre said he put down $1,000 with the dealer. Okay. And Timothy says he put down $100 for the pre-order, but I haven't put down any money for the dealership. Well, that's cool. I wish I could have kept that money in my pocket. I could use that money in the bank account just in case, I was going to do something. Now I kind of know how to work this this chat that sometime when it disappears, I never knew how to go back into it. But yes, you guys, that's going to be it. Um, One thing I'm understanding about this lyric is that everything is in it, right? Now, the main things that I like that the Cadillac Lyriq is going to have that I expect, for one, it's going to be the AKG Studio 19 speakers, the ones that's going to be in the headrest. I don't know how that's going to work. I'm not used to having speakers that close to my ear, but we're going to get that. We're going to have the one pedal braking. Uh, we're going to also have, if I'm not mistaken, from the dealership, if he's telling me the truth, he's telling me we are going to have Super Cruise. Super Cruise probably isn't going to be activated by the time we get it. So we're going to have to wait for an update to come through. So I am looking for that, but we will get the adaptive cruise control, which is just as nice. It still keeps you in the lane. And, you can set the distance between your car and the next car. My wife used to have it on her Sonata. So that's a good one. So they got some features in here. They got tons of standard features that you're not going to have to worry about once you get this car. So the only thing we're looking for is what's the actual range and the 0 to 60, get the actual information from Cadillac on their actual website. So we know for certain that this is what the link, this is what the 0 to 60 is going to be. So I'm looking forward to it. Again, except for I can buy, I guess, The door seals, I can buy some offline. I just hate that they don't come with it. Again, I love that look on my Cadillac CT6. It really just sets off the elegance of the cabin once you get ready to get into the car. I don't know why there's a difference between the all-wheel drive and the rear-wheel drive getting it. Somebody says, which makes sense, is that it's probably a matter of Cadillac trying to keep the price down, which is cool. And again, remember, the car was 58,000 and some change that they were promoting, right? So people are saying that this went up about $3,000 for the rear wheel drive, and of course the all wheel drive is going to be like 65,000, which is cool. I got to get my ducats in a row because I'm quite sure that I'm going to have to put down a heavy down payment. Now, for those of you all who don't know, make sure you go ahead and talk to your job. Ask your job, do they have any programs where you can get a discount off of a car? The company I work for gives me like anywhere between 2,000 and 2,500 off of a GM car. It could be a Hyundai car. It could be Ford. So I would check with your personnel office and find out if they have something like that where you can get something extra off the car, because I'm quite sure they probably are not going to give us any incentive off this car at all. I'm not going to expect that. I am not going to look for that. Also, for those of us who are family members or who work for General Motors, they do not have any at all, no 2023 cars that are going to get the family discount. I've already looked. I'm checking almost every other day to see, but we have, at least for the people who are getting an all-wheel drive, we have all the way up until probably January or February of next year to see if that changes at all. Because if you notice, I don't know if you guys are looking or not, but the Cadillac XT5, there's no information, there's no prototype, there's nothing about the XT5 2023. Same thing for the XT6 2023, nothing. So they're not on the list as well. So all the 2023 Cadillacs, no. If you go to LYRIQ, if you go to GMC, there are some other cars that are on the list to get family discounts for those particular cars. But Cadillac, there's nothing at all. All right, guys. So listen, pass the information on. If you're part of my Facebook group, this is all the information. I think that I hope the year goes quick and not too quick, because I still got other content I got to do with the Cadillac CT6, which is just starting. We sent our first one out today. I want to thank everybody for supporting the channel. Let me see. We got I'll just say, how about 1,500 for the home charger? Well, give me 1 second. Well, that still stands. They still promote that. I see that everywhere online. So you're gonna have one or the other, either. And I was hoping they did both. They are not. Either you're gonna get that credit, that $1,500 credit towards it, which for me that makes sense because most of my driving is going to be around the city area. I don't road trip that much, and if I do, it's like 2-3 times a year. But for the most part, I'm going back and forth to work. My wife works a further distance than I am, so she may be using the car quite a bit. And if you want to get the free, and I think it's going to be free unlimited charging with EVgo, then go for that. If you live in an apartment or a condo, or you do a lot of road trips, I would get that. But you're only going to get one or the other. You're not going to get both. That has been made clear. Not unless something changed somewhere later on down the line. I thought they were going to help us with the charging install, because we still have to pay for the actual unit that we use to charge. But I don't know, maybe you could balance that out. Maybe you can get an electrician to do it for far less than 1,500, let's say 500, which is doable, and then go ahead and get the unlimited charging with EVgo through Cadillac. Work it out that way. So I'm going to probably do some homework on that. If I get any information from you all, I'm going to for you all, I'm going to let you all know, because I want to find out if it's cheaper to go ahead and do it myself. 500 I can do, easy peasy, right? So then we have to pay for the unit anyway, so that doesn't make no sense. So now you put that together with paying for the unit, that's probably about $1,000 total, if you can get it done for 500. So we'll see what happens. We got time to figure out, what electrician we want to use. And with Cadillac, you're not going to have to worry about that if you're going to go with the credit. So it's only one or the other. That's it. What other information can I give you guys about the Lyriq? Um, I don't think there's anything else. What I think is the color I chose that I'm going to choose is going to be the satin steel gray. I think that has more of a elegant look, right? Compared to the white. The white's going to have an elegant look too, but this gray is really going to set the tone so far as elegance is concerned, in my opinion. And there was a fight in my mind about whether I choose the satin steel, or I can't pronounce the name of the car, right? The blue one. Uh, and I didn't go with the blue because it looks nice, it pops, but I think it took away from it a little bit the elegance of the look of the car. To me, in my opinion, in my mind, right? Jay Holmes, I can't pronounce your name, man. I don't want to butcher it, but he says, I pre-ordered mine today, and the dealer already got a hold of me to fill out the paperwork ordering. Really? Now, you know what? I might have to call my dealership right after I get finished with this live stream, because he didn't call me back yet, and he didn't say that I had to fill out any paperwork. Doesn't necessarily mean that I don't have to, but I guess I'll find out either tonight or tomorrow. Thank you for the heads up on that one. What I do know is that the information that the dealership needs, Cadillac, after the pre-order, let it be known that they're sending all that information over to the dealer that you chose. Andre says it will either be black or blue for me. Um, I went with black. I got the Cadillac Lyriq, the Cadillac Lyriq. I already got the Lyriq in my driveway. Uh, I got the black Cadillac CT6. So I don't want to do another black. I want to do something different, and I'm going to go with that satin gray. Eric Green says, is your Facebook group also called Cadillac Driven? Yes, that's one of my that's my personal uh, Facebook group. So if you guys want to support that page, go ahead. You can leave information. You can chat with me on there. No, but I'm part of some other Facebook groups. What I could do is I could leave the link in the description box down below. But I'm going to let you know the name of them real quick, because there's a few Lyriq groups that I'm a part of. Cadillac Lyriq EV, and then there's Cadillac Lyriq owners and enthusiasts, right? And there's two of those. So just put in Cadillac Lyriq owners and enthusiasts, and then put in Cadillac Lyriq EV. I'm a part of those groups. So I send a lot of my videos up to those groups. Also, there's a lot of information put out on those groups as well that you may not find on the internet, actual paperwork of information, documents, and stuff like that that's coming from Cadillac. You have some dealers that's delivering information also on those Facebook groups. So it's another outlet to get the information you're seeking. So far as the Cadillac Lyriq is concerned. So what I would do is I would go ahead and subscribe to those Facebook pages. Just so you can keep caught up with what's going on. Again, a lot of that information you will not see on YouTube at all. I try to put out everything I can, so therefore we all can have the information needed um, to know about the Cadillac Lyriq. Like, as you know, the information for the Cadillac Lyriq has been slow. I can't believe how slow it is. I mean, compared to other makers of EVs, like the Lucid Air, which that 500 miles range is awesome, right? And then you got the Mustang Mach-E. I think they did a good job with their marketing. And so another thing that I could tell you guys is I heard that we should be seeing not prototypes, but we should be seeing some Cadillac Lyriqs at the dealerships. We also should see some Cadillac Lyriqs in review. I don't know how soon. I'm thinking sometime after the 19th, we should start seeing better reviews. We should be able to see in-depth reviews of, like, the dash, the seating, the cargo, the engine bay. And the reason they didn't do the front, which isn't a big deal for me, say I if you have an issue with it. If not, let me know why it doesn't bother you. But we don't have a frunk on the Cadillac Lyriq, not at all. and it's not a deal breaker, but it would have been nice to have that extra storage. But what they're saying is that the engine for the front wheel drive is sitting in that place. So I guess they couldn't figure it out in order to place it in a manner where we would have been able to have a frunk in that space. But I would like to actually look at the hood and see if they could have worked it out. You know, maybe I can give them some pointers or something and how they could have done that. But yes, I got something else I want to talk about, right? I was going to do another video and I am going to do another video, but I want to know from you guys right now. Do me a favor. Although you're ordering the Cadillac Lyriq, let me know which car you think looks the best. I'm talking about exterior right now. Between the Cadillac Lyriq and the model, the Tesla Model Y and the Tesla Model X. Which one looks the best to you? I got a hit on the channel saying that Cadillac is the people who are buying Cadillac are buying it for the badge. I don't think so. That's not why I'm buying it. Image is everything to me. I'm a guy, and I'm thinking a lot of guys are like this. In order to get to the inside, I have to like the outside. If I don't like the outside, there's no way I'm going on the inside. I think the Cadillac Lyriq has the best look out of any EV car created. And then they slam most of the regular engine combustion cars as well, so far as the design is concerned. So Cadillac lost it, and Cadillac finally raised the bar on the interior. Finally, they were on their way with the Cadillac CT6, but they stopped production, so they didn't have an opportunity to get off into that. So we'll never know. But with the Cadillac Lyriq, I can't wait to get in that cabin. I can't wait to see the ambiance of the illuminated lights on the inside, the ambient lighting, which is something that they don't really have in their cars. They have it in the Cadillac CT6, but they do not have it in like the Cadillac XT6, at least not the type of lighting that's in the CT6. All right, you all, that's going to be it now. Let's see what you guys have said. Booyah says, I made my pre-order today. A rear-wheel drive, white exterior, gray interior. Yes. Oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm getting the gray interior. The sky cool gray interior looks beautiful. I like a light interior. I think it adds more elegance to the cabin, and that's why I'm choosing that color. So yes, satin gray with the light interior, but my man's going to get the white. Listen, when you get the white, don't forget me. I want pictures of the white. I want to see what I missed out on. Also, do you know that the white is costing an extra $1,200, almost $1,300 for that as well. So that's going to be an extra price. We got Eric says, I'm buying the Lyriq because the Tesla Y is just plain. Yes, the Tesla Y is just plain. The Tesla Y is, look at the inside, right? I think it's boring. I also think it's dangerous to a degree to have everything in a touchscreen. I think it's crazy. I think the transition from an engine combustion car that we're getting out of into this Cadillac Lyriq is going to be a real easy, smooth transition into without trying to figure out everything in one screen. So I'm glad that Cadillac did not take that route. I'm also glad Cadillac used the display, the 33-inch display, kind of like what they did in the Cadillac Escalade. It was a smart move, and you see other cars have done it too. But I think Cadillac's implementation of it is nicer. The way it sits, the way it lays out is actually beautiful. So I have to give it to Cadillac. But I'm hearing that the Tesla, whether it be the Model 3, the Model Y, the Model X, have a hard ride. The only good looking car that Tesla has is going to be the Model S. If I had to buy one, that would be it. It has a luxury look. I'm quite sure the ride is still hard so far as the suspension. We don't even know how the Cadillac Lyriq is going to ride. But considering what Cadillac has always put out, the ride should be smooth. The suspension, they do a really good job on, although this one is different from what we have seen on other cars. So this remains to be seen. My question is that do you think that we'll get a call for people who pre-ordered the car to come in and test drive the Lyriq? That's what I'm looking forward to. So I don't know about the regen braking. I probably would never use that. What do you guys think about the regen braking? You think that's something you can get used to? Because I think it's going to be a big learning curve. What I'm hearing is as you get used to it, there's a lot of jerking in it because you're not accustomed to using the regen braking. So I don't know. I don't think I'm going to use it, but we'll find out. We'll see what happens. I will give it a shot, especially when I'm test driving the car. Hopefully they get this car soon because I really want to see what this looks like in the summertime. All right, you all, I'm going to get out of here. It's been 30 minutes. I can't believe it's been that long. I want to thank everybody who showed up. And listen, guys, I really, really appreciate the support I've been getting from you all. We're trying to bring you the best content ever. Now you're going to start seeing a little bit more content of the Cadillac CT6. We still got some things we want to do to the car before we give it up. And so we're investing in the channel by buying some accessories and some things that's going to change the car before we actually give it away. Plus, I got a couple of these that I want to use, so I can do some things to the car before I go. But I'm not going to be able to do the rims. I almost got the windows tinted before they called me and told me that the all-wheel drive is ready for order, and then I didn't get the tint. So I'm going to have to wait. Not unless Cadillac Lyriq blow up, and then I'm able to make some disposable money, maybe, and then maybe not. All right, you all, listen, we got more videos to come. I will keep you updated on any other information about the Cadillac Lyriq, and I'm going to see you guys at the next video after I respond to these two texts. Booyah says, yes, I'll send a photo. Please send a photo because it looks awesome, right? The white, we're talking about the crystal white. It looks awesome on the pictures. I really want to see a true photo of the color of that car. Regen brake works fine on my Mach-E. Yeah, well, I think it's going to take some getting used to, and but we're going to give it a shot. If we have any questions, Marlon, I'm going to hit you up. All right. Hit me on my Cadillac Driven Facebook page so we can keep in touch. All right. With that being said, you all, I gotta go. I got some more editing to do on my other channel. But again, thank you all for everything. Thank you for the support. If you have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel because we do get more content coming. I'm going to see you all at the next one. Enjoy your day and or night, and take care.